Well,
You. No, I think you put on weight. Yeah, they told me 3 months ago. I've been looking for you everywhere.
this your place?
My place?
Yeah. When did you move in here?
About a month ago.
Photography, huh? Who taught you all this?
State of New York.
You're kidding.
Hey, rehabilitation is the latest thing for first-time offenders.
Yeah? What do? Cheesecake, pinups,
And all that.
and all that. I always wanted to be a photographer. How much do you make?
You know, I do all right.
You always have the luck. Some jail they sent you to.
What, they didn't teach you a trade on the inside?
Oh, sure. L&L, 4 hours a day.
Hell no.
Yeah, laundry and latrines. I'm the new Mr. Clean. Hey, you're not married, are you?
Hell no. She just comes in once a week, you know,
To, what?
clean up.
She does more than that. Lisa,
You're writing stuff like this?
seen her yet?
Hell no.
Bet you have looked.
Yeah, you bet I looked. You know, she still owes me $2,000.
Yeah, me too. Promised me she'd double it by the time I got out. Said she'd take off, kill her.
You couldn't kill anybody, least of all Lisa.
So where's the action?
What action?
Like you said in your message, if you want a quick and easy gram, well, that's what I want.
Wait, if you want a quick and easy grand, come to 27B Grogan Street, 9 p.m. sharp, doors open.
Yeah. Only next time phone me yourself. If you'd have popped out of there a second sooner, you'd have got these right in your teeth. You did send a message. No? Got the same message?
Just like that. And then he hung up.
Then who hung up?
Search me. Thought it was you.
And all this. Go on there and say it. This isn't your place. You're flat broke. You're not even a pornographer.
You know what? I am worse than broke. I owe $800 to a Shylock, and I'm a month behind on the interest.
Ooh, bad.
Yeah, so if you could thank me for, say, $250, look, if I can come up with juice by Monday, his boys are sending me to a dentist.
$250.
Yeah.
And I haven't eaten since I got out. How much for that?
Cameras, you can't even give them away. Right, so who does live here?
Give me a few minutes. I'll find something. Man, cold cuts.
Don't!
Hey, and the photographer's crafty. Keeps a 20 inside the freezer.
Yeah, so leave it there. Leave that alone, huh?
Now, if I can
This is
just
the message.
find the mustard.
Come on, what does it sound like?
Strange how you degenerate. As soon as you're out, stir, I can guzzle any slop they dish out. Now, if I can't find the mustard, I get the shakes.
Come on, what did he sound like?
Who? Oh, here it is.
The joker who phoned.
Some kind of foreigner. 5 to 1 it was put on.
Yeah, where were you when he phoned?
My usual place. Where were you?
My usual place.
So,
So?
Lisa.
Yeah, it's gotta be Lisa. Who else knows where to find us?
What's new there?
Bedroom and bathroom?
Another entrance?
Windows above, just like those.
Hey, I wonder if this place is bugged. Lisa!
Hey, shut up.
Come out, wherever you are.
Quiet. Who's there?
Good evening, Mr. Talman.
You got the wrong place.
Oh, have I? Well then, could I interest you in a rug for your bathroom? I'd be giving this one away at $6.95, but for you...
No rugs. Thank you.
Well, then may I just deliver my message?
Who from?
From the party that phoned not half an hour ago.
Yeah, well, why the hell didn't you just say so?
Thank you, Mr. Talman.
That's not my name.
Oh, I beg your pardon. I didn't realize anybody was there. Now, if I may be candid and honest, gentlemen, strictly speaking, that is not my cousin. I found it in a pile of junk in the torn-down building at the back of here, and seeing that it's a little damp and a bit cheesy, $1.75, and I'll be on my way.
Hey, let's have your message. And then take that stinking thing out of here.
Where's Lisa? Well,
I beg your pardon, Mr. Talman?
now let's get one thing straight, Buster. That is not my name, and I never even heard of such a person.
Oh, what a grand name. Don't you think so? Good old Mike Talman. Don't you think it suits him fine? Sergeant Carlino?
Sergeant who?
And you will be Sergeant Carlino.
Come on, who are you?
Harry Roach, Junior and Senior from Scarsdale.
Okay, Mr. Rope, Jr. and Senior, the message is out.
Who sent you here?
The message, children, is once upon a time there were two small con artists. I believe they just got out of jail, poor fellows. One was tall and rugged and would drop in on a housewife when she was all alone and pretend to be an old friend of her husband. The other would turn up later as a police detective. But the real brains of the outfit was a beautiful and talented girl. She could be young, old, French, Italian, or Kate from Kansas.
Where is Lisa?
Both of the men fell for the girl, and would make little passes when the other wasn't looking, with quite a pathetic lack of success, I might add. Well, finally she got bored with them, made an anonymous call to the police, and disappeared, taking all their loot with her. And as they say, children, there's no one quite as gullible to con men in love.
Okay, who sent you here? And who are you?
If Lisa told you all that, why isn't she here?
Where is she?
You working for Lisa, or is she working for you?
Oh, we're all working for Lisa now.
You said on the phone a quick and easy grand?
You shall have it.
Plus the $2,000 each Lisa already owes us.
You shall have it.
When?
Tomorrow night, if we succeed. If we fail, nothing.
Why didn't Lisa come here tonight herself?
Maybe she was a little shy about meeting you both before she could give you back your money.
When do we get to see her?
Tomorrow night, with the merchandise. Well,
Look, we don't even talk until we get $2.50 each.
$2.50. Well, Lisa told me to give you $500 each, and the balance upon delivery. Any objections? Oh, by the way, gentlemen, weapons on the table, please.
Search me, I'm clean.
Brass knuckle, Sergeant Carlino.
What? Brass knuckles.
Right pocket, Sergeant Carlino. I will not negotiate in an atmosphere of mistrust. Oh, and you, your little razor blade, Mr. Talman, please.
And how do you protect yourself?
Geraldine protects me. Isn't she beautiful?
What does Geraldine do?
Yes.
But then we have Geraldine on the table, too.
We may not,
Why the hell not?
because Geraldine is the referee.
Oh, not just yet, Mr. Rope. What's the merchandise?
A child's doll.
Doll.
A musical doll. Lisa last saw it in the Montreal a few days ago. Now she believes it's somewhere in this apartment.
What makes her think it's here?
While she was waiting in the airport in Montreal, she got into a little conversation with a very nice photographer by the name of Stan Hendricks. She asked Mr. Hendricks if he would mind taking the doll to her little girl in the New York hospital. Oh, he was so sympathetic. But before he had time to deliver the doll, she showed up at this apartment asking for it. Imagine how surprised she was when he couldn't find it.
What do you mean he couldn't find it?
He couldn't find it. Lisa watched him search both of these rooms and then, pretending that it was of no importance, she left. That was last night.
How big is this doll? Yeah, weight.
Just under 2 pounds.
So low 8 ounces for the music box.
It's a lot of horse.
Is this the real deal? Pure heroin?
Nothing has ever been so pure.
That'll be worth over 50 grand. If you push it yourself.
Oh, children, please. Let's not be so greedy. Let's find the doll first, shall we?
If Lisa sent you here to find it, why do you need us?
Lisa phoned this number this morning pretending to be an Italian actress by the name of Luciana. She made an appointment to have her portraits taken by Mr. Hendricks at his studio. Mr. and Mrs. Hendricks left this house just before 7. Mr. Hendricks walked his wife to a movie theater where he left her and went on to his studio where he's still waiting.
Wait, hold it. Are you getting any of this?
Yeah, sure.
Well, I'm lost.
Then sit down, shut up, and listen.
Look, Mr. Rowe, I'm a first grade dropout, so just give it to me like ABC. Lisa wants to get them out of here so that we can come in here and really go to this place, right?
That is correct.
Right. Right now, the photographer's at his studio waiting for some Italian broad who doesn't even exist. The wife's at a movie. How long do you think the photographer's going to wait?
Oh, well, perhaps we had better reassure him. Excuse me. Hello, Mr. Hendricks. I'm also glad. This is Gianno of Gianno's restaurant. Yes, I have a message for you from Miss Luciana. She said she's very sorry. She's going to be late, and she said, oh, no. You wait for her. She'll be there any minute. Well, she left a moment ago. I put her in a taxi message. 2 minutes ago. Wait. Hey! The taxi la signorina Luciana, subito! Mr. Hendricks? Yes, she'll be there any minute. You wait there for her. Good. Grazie. Ciao. And that ought to hold him a bit longer.
So, Lisa's been here once tonight already.
Yeah. She searched this apartment herself.
Searched everywhere, huh? Well, how did she open this?
You know, there's a locked closet in the bedroom. I can go open that right now.
Not in the closet.
Yeah, how do you know?
Lisa looked. She found the key on the ledge just above the door.
Hey, what about this?
Well, does Lisa know about that safe?
She does. And that is why you're here.
Well, it's a little out of our line, but okay. We'll make this photographer open the safe when he gets back here. But look, Mr. Rowe, we aren't squeamish. Are you?
Oh, I am. And that is not why you're here. Suppose after some persuasion, he opens the safe and it's not there, then what?
The doll's in the safe, 5 to 1.
That's a chance Lisa won't take. He may have it. He may have given it to someone else. He may have even given it to the police. We have to slide into this very gently, gentlemen. Believe me, Lisa wouldn't call you in for nothing.
Well, what did she say exactly?
Well, she said, don't steal anything. Don't twist any arms. Let the wife give it to you of her own free will.
So it's like old times, okay? So we better find out all we can about this guy. What's his name again?
Sam Hendricks, and okay. Left for Montreal on Monday. Returned to New York yesterday.
Hey, look what I can see right by the parking lot.
What?
A phone booth.
Hey, great. 2 blinds? That gives us 9 signals.
6.
9.
6. Up, open, and down. 3 twos are 6.
3 squares, you think?
Now you've left me behind.
Oh, little system of ours, Mr. Rowe. You see, one of us goes zonk, zonk, and then the phone rings. You leave this to us.
Oh, thank you. By the way, the phone booth out in the parking lot, the number's 9245309. Here. Make a note of this number. Oh, and there's some information on the wall over there.
When do we start all this? Tonight?
Tomorrow. Proud grandfather from Asbury Park will phone and have Mr. Hendricks come down and take some portraits of his family. 1 hour express spot, $75 and stay to dinner. And that takes care of the husband. There's a Volkswagen bus out in the... My... Oh, there you are. There's a Volkswagen bus out in the car lot. Meet me there in 10 minutes.
You staying here, Mr. Rowe?
Just a quick look around in case I forgot anything.
Oh, we'll stay with you then.
Oh, better not all leave together.
No. Yeah, sure, right. Oh, well. Come along then, Sergeant Carlino. Mr. Rowe, the closet in the bedroom?
Yeah, let's go to bed.
The key's not on the ledge.
Oh, isn't it? Well, I guess Lisa took it with her.
Don't you think it's, something they'll miss when they get back?
No, they'll just think that the other one lost it.
Well, in that case, I just have one other question, Mr. Rowe. See, Lisa told you a lot about the way we work.
About us?
See, we know Lisa pretty well.
Yeah. She would never give you anything.
Not unless she had to.
So, what's your question?
Well, we just want to know what you've done with the key to that locked closet in there.
All right, through the bedroom door. Backwards. Come along, children.
Catch! All right, Mr. Rowe, you put Geraldine on the floor nice and slow.
I'd rather not do
I said
that.
drop it.
Children, will you settle for this?
Look here. Why don't you sit down, Mr. Rowe?
Thank you.
Now.
What? Don't. Why?
No. She was so clever, Mike. I really did think she knew where the doll was, and then... too late.
So,
You've forgotten something. You're already involved, aren't you?
No, I can prove where I was when this happened.
Oh, really? Just when did it happen? Just before you let me in? By the way, I'm not on parole and no policeman's ever heard of me before.
Yeah, someone must have seen you with her somewhere.
Never. Oh, I followed her several times, but we didn't actually meet till last night.
And all that stuff about us? She just told you that tonight?
That and a good deal more.
You can just
trying to get away with this, Mr. Rook. We are out. You're on your own. Come on, let's go.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mike. You came so highly recommended. I needed you.
Well, that's too bad. And now you've got a body in there and you're stuck with it. Let's go.
Now listen, children. Think, think, think! You walk out of me right now, I'll simply follow you out that door and leave Lisa in there. You signed your name all over this apartment. Haven't you? Even if you could, because everything that you touched, it would take, at least an hour for you to remember and wipe it all off. Whereas I have only touched one thing. And now, that's clean. Just like me. Oh, before that, I wore these. Highly recommended. You buy them in large boxes at Hammaker's 11. Oh, Sergeant, the safe, you touched the safe. Oh, and the icebox, Sergeant. You made your sandwich. Now, Mike, do exactly what I tell you, and the police will never come in here. Would you stop acting like a housemaid and listen? You have all tomorrow to do that. Now, one, get her out of here. Roll her up in that carpet and dump her where I found it. Then meet me in the Volkswagen.
Look, just let us out of
Now
here.
I need you.
For what?
Come on. Everything that we just discussed still holds good. We simply calm the wife and make sure gives us the doll, and that's it. No one gets hurt, not even a scratch. Oh, there is one difference perhaps. Instead of working for Lisa, you work for me now.
That's one of the difference, Mr. Brooks. Promised us $1,000 plus the 2 each that Lisa owes us.
Left was 500, of course.
Things are different now.
Yeah.
All right. 2 plus 2 then.
We want 2 plus another 5 each tomorrow night.
All right.
Back.
Now. Get you all. Stay exactly where you are and don't even breathe.
Annie? Ann? Gloria? Annie? Ann? Well, what does she look like? Feliciana. She hasn't arrived yet. Delayed? 2 hours? Who does she think you are? Well, I'm home now. Yeah, honey, the movie was great, but you should have checked. It was in Swedish. Uh-huh. Ja, wo ist Morgenstern vorhin? Not even a note of background music. Well, I tried to walk home, but I took a wrong turn somewhere, so I came by a taxi. Oh well. Yes, a taxi. You want me to walk to your studio now? No, honey, I'm staying right here. When will you be home? 11. Well, in that case, I guess I better trot over now and keep score. Now, you needn't worry, I won't cramp your style. Ciao. Oh, Bill. You belong there. All right, Gloria, you can come out now. I know you're here. You know, you can't fool me. Gloria. Okay.
Well,
2 plus 5, Mr. Rose.
2 plus 5, Mr. Thomas.
What murder?
Found a body this morning. Somewhere near here.
You're kidding. Where'd you hear that?
On the radio. Just heard the end of it. Some woman from Scarsdale or somewhere like that.
You making this up?
Why should I?
Oh, I don't know. I think it's a ploy to make me stay home.
It is not.
Okay. Windows. Would you rather I didn't go?
Serious?
Of course.
Well, no. I mean, yes, I always want you to stay home, and not because of some murder. Because of me. Do you need the ceiling light?
Yes, please. It's gloomy outside today. Oh, this one I need to know.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, let's do a quick check. Tell me the phone number for police emergency.
Just dial 0 and say you're blind.
Hey, sometimes operators get busy and don't answer.
Oh, that urgent? Well, that murder does worry you.
Come on, honey, this one's easy. 440-1234.
Okay, wait till I get the matches. Okay. All right. 4401234. It's these easy ones that fool me. Okay. So it's 4. It's not 040. Not 044. But 440. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then ask for the 6th precinct.
4 plus 2. 6th precinct. Doctor's office 9246381. Want the Chinese laundry?
Okay, now my bus leaves at 5 o'clock and they return from
Asbury Park.
at?
Every hour on the hour.
Great. I'll call you as soon as I get there and again before I leave. And if that doll woman calls again, tell her I still haven't found it.
Okay.
And see if you can get her phone number.
Okay. maybe Gloria's seen that dog.
No, I asked her mother. But you know, you might have her look for it when she's down here today. It's got to be her something.
Oh, no, that child's not coming here today.
Just to do your grocery shopping. The list and $5 for by tomorrow.
No, Gloria! All right, then, where is it?
Not listening?
Not listening.
By the couch. And what's so bad about Gloria?
Everything. She can't even close the icebox. Am I anywhere near?
Yes, but you're not searching. Try 5 o'clock. And the spoon's next to the couch. I'll tell you what, if she doesn't close the icebox, just say, close the icebox.
And if she still doesn't?
And say, that's the girl thinks.
That's the girl thing. It's still open.
It's a little trick I learned in the Marines. You always assume an order's been carried out. Then if she hasn't closed it already, she'll be so embarrassed.
Look, Gloria is not a Marine, okay? She doesn't embarrass that easily. God, I'd much rather have a dog.
Dogs can't shop at the supermarket.
Dogs can't rearrange the furniture. That's Gloria's latest hobby, you know. She sneaks in here whenever we're out and turns the furniture around. Last night, I nearly broke one of my legs. And where has she hidden the garbage pail? I've been looking for it all morning.
It's on the counter right in front of you where you must have put it.
Gloria!
Come on, take it easy on me. Poor thing, her dad's just left him again. Her mom's out searching for him. Poor thing's been battered back and forth like a sawed-off shuttlecock. And now she's having to wear glasses for the first time. And by the way, call her Four Eyes.
Why?
Because of the glasses, that's what the kids are calling her, and she can't take it, so they'll go on until she can. So we call her that too, so we used to it much quicker.
I don't know if I dare.
Well, now you're afraid of a 9-year-old girl? Ooh, and the icebox needs the frosting. My way this time.
Your way? If I burn off both my hands?
I'm going to finish in the emergency room.
Come on, do I have to have a project every time you're away?
And if it stops raining, I want you to walk to my studio once. And no cheating.
Did I cheat last night?
How about the old lady who helped you across 6th Avenue?
You were watching?
Only while you cross 6th. Come on, honey, just once. All by yourself.
Do I have to be the world champion blind woman?
Yes.
How about just a little old bronze medal now and then? I'm an awfully good loser.
Because I know you're a winner. I'm holding up for you, sweetheart.
Hey, you cheat. I've been there already. So, is she waiting for you at the bus station?
You're thinking.
No, I mean that woman that didn't show up last night, that Luciana.
Oh, yeah. She went out early to get us in the back seat. Not even close. Ow!
Gosh, honey, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were there.
One here. Easy.
Gotta admit, though, that's my first lucky punch in week.
Yeah. You were lucky, and I've got a broken arm, and I'm going to be late for my class.
Oh, wait a minute. Before you go, where's that icebox plugging into the refrigerator? Plugging into the wall. The icebox, where does it plug into the wall?
You'll figure it out. And don't ask Rory.
I don't need Gloria. I certainly don't need you.
Ha. I love you.
I love you too.
You as well.
Bye. fire department, please. Fire department? I think there's something burning. I'm sorry, I don't mean to bother you about something little like this, but could you send someone over? I'm blind and it's getting worse. You could be quicker if I called the police. I'm sorry, it's 27B. Hang on, I think there's somebody here. Come in! Please, come in!
Mrs. Hendricks?
Oh, good.
Hi, my name is
Come on.
Talman.
Can you find something? It's burning. I'm blind. Did you find it?
Of course. Careful.
Can you see it anywhere?
Yes, I see it. Cigarette butt. This paper in the ashtray must have caught fire. It's out now.
Where was that ashtray?
It was on the say by the wall mirror.
Oh, yeah, I can never locate where smoke's coming from. I don't know you, do I?
No, Mrs. Hendricks. My name is Talman, Mike Talman. I used to know Sam.
Oh, well, I'm Susie Hendricks. I'm afraid you just missed it.
Careful. That's too bad. I have to fly back to Phoenix in about an hour.
Oh, sorry.
Well, I know I should have phoned, of course, but I did try last night around 9 o'clock, but...
Yeah, we were out. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, you often come to New York?
Not that often. I have some friends who lent me their apartment, and then I saw Sam last night on 8th Street. You know, I was passing by in a cab, so I thought I'd look up the phone book.
He's
And...
got a studio right near there. Well, sit down, won't you?
Well, maybe for just a few minutes. Thank you. I see Sam is still camera bug.
Yeah. Started studying just after you left the Marines. Is that where you two met?
Yes, it was. The, that was so long ago, I've almost forgotten. Got it.
No, don't tell me. The 3rd Training Battalion.
Charlie Company, that's it. Good old Charlie Company. Did you know Sam back in those days?
Oh, no, we first met about a year ago. Just after my accident. Got married 6 months later.
You lost your sight in an accident?
Yeah, an automobile accident.
I first met Sam 5 feet underwater, but I suppose he told you that one.
Oh.
I drove my Jeep into a canal. In fact, I guess Sam saved my life.
Wow, that makes 2 of us.
Oh.
Yeah, I was practicing crossing at the lights, and the cars were piling up all around me by the time Sam yanked me out. Wasn't very nice about it either.
Oh, boy, you don't have to tell me.
Oh, were you scared of him?
I think we all were. Until we got to know him, of course. Sam's just a perfectionist, I guess.
Still is. Of course, he would be the great blind man.
Blind Sam. I'm sorry, Mrs. Hendricks. I know I shouldn't laugh.
Oh,
but...
no, that's okay. He'd be terrific at it. World champion blind man. What's that? Who's that?
It's, little girl.
Oh, come on in, Gloria.
What? No, she went out. Does Sam still get up to Canada every now and then?
Yeah, he was just there a couple weeks ago visiting his parents. You ever met them?
No. No, I never did. Well, sure sorry to have missed you, Mrs. Hendricks.
Oh, well, please, drop us a line next time you're around.
Oh, I will, Mrs. Hendricks.
You call me Susie.
Susan. Mike Talman.
Tell me. Okay. Thank you so much for putting out that button. Oh, my gosh. Hello? You still there? Sorry. You know what? Wasn't even a fire at all. No. Just some woman upstairs, she had some soup on the stove and it was burning. You smelled for blocks. Yeah, there was a little girl there. She was supposed to be watching it, but you know how they are. Oh, no, she's okay. It's okay, man. Okay, bye-bye. Awful.
What soup?
Hello, Gloria.
Who was that man who was in here?
That was Mike Kalman. He's an old friend of Sam's.
Oh, I see. Is the grocery list ready?
Yes. And $5 over there by the phone. You see it?
Yes, I have it. What else?
Nothing else. My job for today is to defrost the icebox. If you'd like to help me. What did you usually say?
Which is defrost, of course.
Oh, that's not how we do it.
It is
with this one. If you switch this one to defrost, the milk jugs freeze thaw and the jars crack open. We've got to do it Sam's way. We'll just unplug it at the back, take everything out, and I'll put 2 cans
Okay,
of water.
do it Sam's way then. I'll go to the A&P.
Did you close the door to the icebox?
Yes.
I didn't hear it shut.
Okay, then it's open.
Then will you shut it, please?
Can't you shut it yourself? It's right by you.
Oh, that's the girl. Thanks.
For what?
Oh, I thought you closed it.
Well, I didn't.
Look here, 4 Eyes. When I open the icebox, I close it. And when you open, I went... Did you drop that by accident?
No.
Then pick it up, now.
Don't you ever call me that again. And I do not steal.
Steal? Who said anything about stealing?
You did. I know Sam wouldn't say a thing like that. You told Mother I stole a doll of yours. But what I want is a silly doll.
I never said anything of the kind. Whatever you threw down there, you pick it up right now.
Don't you shout at me. I don't want to be shouted at.
Understand that, you little sawed-off shuttlecock?
What did you say?
Sorry, Gloria. I shouldn't have said that.
What does it mean?
Nothing. Just popped out. See what happens when you push someone too far?
I know some dirty words too, you know.
And I wouldn't have called you
So
4
why
Eyes.
did you?
Doesn't Sam play that?
Sam likes me. He can call me what he likes.
Okay, thanks. I'll tell him.
What will you tell him? If you tell Sam anything about this, I'll tell him
What?
about that man who was in here just now. I heard.
What do you mean, I heard?
From M. Tallman, Arizona. Well,
What have you got there?
left a package in the safe. By mistake, I'm sure.
Well, I guess you better put it back.
Of course, he'll be back.
No, I don't like you very much today. I think you better go.
Okay, I'll go then. I've closed the icebox.
And leave the grocery list and the money. I'll do it myself. Oh, but before you go, pick these things up, every one of them. Go on. If you don't know where they belong, give them to me. I'll do it myself.
Will you tell Sam?
Tell Sam everything.
Pick it up yourself.
Go on then, beat it. Don't you ever come down here again.
Please don't tell Sam. Susie, I wanted to help you today.
Just tell me what's wrong, okay? Don't be afraid.
Oh, nothing's broken. I only threw unbreakables.
That's crappy of you. Who taught you that?
Daddy.
You throw things sometimes.
Oh, he sure did the night he left. He went around the whole apartment throwing all the unbreakables. Then Mother finally got wise with us and said, well, just look at you. You can't even break anything. And when we woke up next morning, he's gone. Look out!
God, what is it?
I'm sorry, Susie.
All right, what is it?
It's just a small kitchen knife. Looks sharp.
Yes, thank you, it is. Who is it?
I'll go to the A&P.
Thanks, honey. No rush. Come in, it's open!
I'll get it. You can call me 4 Eyes one day if you like. But not just yet if you don't mind.
I would like to speak to Mr. Sam Hunt.
I beg your pardon? Who are you, please?
Where is she? Where is Mrs. Ross?
Excuse me, I think you have the wrong house. I'm Susie Hendricks. Who are you, please?
May I have a glass of water? I'm not feeling well.
All right, you just stay right over there. I'll get it for you.
kill Thomas on the platform. If he doesn't leave alone, I'll kill him.
Tom again. I think I left it.
Oh,
there
Mike!
it is.
Mike, stop that man! I don't know who he is!
All right, hold it, Beth. Who
Don't
are
touch
you?
me. Don't you dare touch me. I found it. I found it in this house of sin.
All right, you hold it right there. Hey, you come back here!
Taxi! Taxi! Taxi!
Mike?
What was that about?
No, he just barged in here and started saying a bunch of stuff. He went into my bedroom and I heard a bunch of noise.
Shit, he knocked all your dressers on the floor. Better call the police.
It's 440-1234. Mike, what are we going to do if he comes back here?
Don't worry, Susie. I'll take a later flight to Phoenix. I'll stay here till Sam gets back.
Oh.
Take a flight to Phoenix later tonight.
Well, maybe that little girl will be able to identify him. Write your address down here, will you, Mr. Talman? How many apartments are in this house, Mrs. Hendricks?
Just two, this one and the one upstairs.
You say he was waving something in his hand, Mr. Talman?
Yes, it looked like a thin leather notebook. Here's my address.
Excuse me, Mrs. Hendricks. It's a little dark in here. This your permanent address, Mr. Talman?
Yes, it is.
Well, then I won't bother you anymore, Miss Hendricks. And don't worry. If anything does turn up missing, your husband will let me know, I'm sure.
Yes, you will. Thank you so much for coming so quickly.
You're entirely welcome.
Hello? Yeah, just a second. Sergeant Carlino.
Just a moment, I'll get him. Sergeant Carlino! Sergeant Carlino, you're wanted on the phone!
Sorry, Miss Hendricks. Looks like it's going to be one of those days. Carlino here. Oh, yes, Lieutenant. You mean he just walked in? A doll, you say? Have you told him yet? No, give me a few minutes. Sure, I understand.
Find that old man?
Perhaps I should mention a thing while I'm here, Miss Hendricks. I didn't want to alarm you, but they found a woman murdered outside here.
Yes, I know.
You say you knew her?
Oh, no, I just heard about it on the radio.
Oh. Your husband didn't know her by any chance, did he?
No.
Of course he didn't.
Sorry, Mr. Talman, but I've been told to make inquiries. Did you, hear anything peculiar last night, Mrs. Hendricks?
No, but we were out for most of the evening.
I see, and you and your husband were together the whole evening, I suppose?
No, I went to
Hey, what
movie
is
for
this?
about an hour, but he was at the studio.
Anybody else with him?
You questioning Mrs. Hendricks for any particular reason?
Not questioning her, Mr. Talman.
And why are you taking notes?
Mike.
I'm not taking notes either. I was only checking to
To
see
see what?
if there was anything else I did want to ask her.
Well, if there is, I suggest you wait until Mr. Hendricks gets home.
Look here, I'm allowed to talk, aren't I?
Talk, yes. But Mrs. Hendricks doesn't have to answer any questions she doesn't want to. If they didn't teach you that in police school, read the Constitution.
Okay, no more questions then.
They find that old man yet?
Mr. Talman, are you some kind of lawyer?
No.
I didn't think so.
Fat lot of help he was. That old man is probably in Jersey by now.
Hey, is it dirty in this room?
No, why?
Sergeant kept dusting everything. Didn't you notice?
No. Didn't he?
Yeah, over in the refrigerator in that corner over there.
I'll get it. He probably thought of some more stupid questions.
Good afternoon, Mr. Hunt.
No, Mr. and Mrs. Hendricks live here?
Hendricks. Oh, I beg your pardon. But is this 27B Grogan Street?
Yes, it is.
My name is Rowe, Harry Rowe Jr. May I ask if an elderly gentleman dropped in on you today?
Well, I wouldn't say he dropped in exactly.
Mr. Hendricks, if I may come in for a moment, I believe that was my father.
Yes, please, come in.
Thank you.
Wrote, Mrs. Hendricks is blind.
Oh. I I understand. Thank you.
Mike?
Yes, what is it?
I'm so sorry that this happened, Mrs. Hendricks. I hope my father wasn't rude in any way.
Well, let's see. He burst in and emptied all the bedroom dressers on the floor. Was that rude, do you think?
Oh, my goodness. Oh. But I can assure you that my father would never do anything that would harm anyone.
Harm anyone?
No, certainly not.
He told Mrs. Hendricks that if...
Gloria?
It's on the groceries. I'll come back later.
You can leave them now, honey, if you like.
Did my father say anything?
Yes, he said that if some man didn't leave some woman alone, he was going to kill him.
Did he mention the name Sam Hunt?
Yes, I think that's what he said.
Ah, then I can explain this quite easily. You see, my father believes that your husband is a photographer by the name of Sam Hunt.
Well, as you can see, my husband is a photographer. We can clear all this up right away. Mike, there's a photograph of Sam and me on our dresser. It's a wedding photograph. Would you get it, please?
I'm afraid that won't help me very much. You see, I've never seen this man before.
Well, who is he anyway?
Well, about 3 years ago, my wife went on vacation to Montreal. She and this man, well, my father tells me, they became acquainted.
So wait, your father meets your son meets some woman 3 years ago, and now your father is threatening to kill him for what?
Well, my father alleges that my wife and this man became acquainted, and they've been seeing each other from time to time ever since. Well, if you'll excuse me, Mrs. Hendricks, I must go find my father.
Before you go, Mr. Rose, there's one thing that I don't quite understand. Did you follow your father here today?
Well, in a way, yes, I did.
Then you were standing outside the whole time he was in here? Why didn't you stop him?
Well, I didn't follow him exactly.
Oh, then how exactly did you get this address?
I didn't want to have to tell you this.
Well, please, tell us.
My father believes that he followed my wife to this apartment.
When?
Last Sunday, my father invited us to dinner at his club. My wife arrived late, said she couldn't stay. She said she had to call on a friend who was leaving for Montreal, and she had to give him something. Well, my father became very testy. He demanded to know who it was she had to see and what it was she had to give him. Finally, my wife, she became annoyed. She said, "Well, you must know it's that doll of mine, the one that you broke." And then she left.
Did you say a doll?
Yes, a musical doll.
Was it?
Yes.
And Miss Mrs. Roach had to give this doll to a friend in Montreal
Yes,
last Monday.
that's right.
Why did she have to do that?
Because this doll, it wasn't just a toy. It was especially made for my wife. In Montreal, it played a little tune, a favorite tune of hers. Her friend said that he would take it back to Memphis and have it repaired, and then bring it back to her. The moment my wife walked out on us, my father said to me, "It's that doll that Sam Hunt gave her." And then he followed her. Then, this morning, I found this note underneath my door. It just says, "Dear Harry, Sam Hunt lives at 27B Grosvenor Street in Greenwich Village. Dad." And then this morning, when I told him that Luciana hadn't come home, he became very upset.
Who didn't come home?
Luciana, my wife. But she frequently comes to Manhattan and usually stays with some friends. Normally she phones us to let us know where she is, but so far we haven't heard anything yet.
Will I get that, Susie? Hello? Just a moment. Susie, they want to speak to you. Susie?
What? What do they want?
I must go now, Mrs. Hendricks.
No, hold on a minute. His son is here. Mr. Rote, they want to speak to you.
Who?
The police.
No! Tell them I'm gone.
But it's about your wife.
What?
And your father just walked into the police station.
Hello? Speaking. That's right. No, but she... Is she hurt? Oh, tell me now. No. 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 No.
Mr. Rote!
No. Mr. Rote! No.
Oh, Mike, please don't go!
No, of course not. He just left the door open. Well, that is some family, the Rotes. Seems the old man just walked into Carlino's office and the wife had some sort of accident last night.
Dead.
What?
Found her body this morning.
Wait, you knew the whole time that he was here?
Just realized when he was talking on the phone just now that Sergeant must have told him. It's on the radio. I think they even mentioned her name, only I wasn't listening properly. Mike, could you, Sam, phone the Asbury Park bus station and have Sam phone me immediately?
Yes, of course, but you're not going to believe anything that old man had to say. He's obviously nuts.
Something you don't know, Mike. There was a doll that Sam brought home from Canada.
Can't be the same doll.
Exactly like the one he described just now. I was trying to help him unpack, and it must have fallen on the floor. I played a couple of those notes, and I picked it up, and I said, "Oh, surprise," and I thought it was for me, and he said no. He said it was for this little girl who's in the hospital. Some woman that he'd never met before. He said it was somebody he'd never met before.
So Sam took the doll to the hospital?
No. That woman, she came here late that night. Sam tried to find it, but he couldn't, so it must be here still somewhere. It must have been Mrs. Rote. And that Luciana woman that didn't show up last night, that must be Mrs. Rote, too.
Okay, so Susie, suppose Sam didn't know it. It's not that serious.
Please, there's a photograph of Sam and me on our dresser. It's a wedding photograph. Can you find it, please?
Yes. No, it's not on the dresser. That must have been what the old man was carrying when he ran out of here.
He's taking a photograph of Sam to the police.
I'd better phone Carlino and tell him.
No! Can't say anything to the police. Don't you remember all those questions that sergeant asked? About where Sam was and that doll? Mike, they think that Sam killed that woman.
Susie,
What is it?
there's a police car down the street. They're watching this house. Hello? Asbury Park bus station.
Let me speak to him.
He wasn't on it.
He must have been.
Well, maybe he missed it.
If he had, he'd have phoned and let me speak to him.
Be careful, Susie. Is it all right?
No. Third time in a half an hour, I just broke the lamp in the bedroom.
Okay, let me help you up.
No, Mike, leave me alone. Good, I can't do this.
Okay, if you could just remember where Sam keeps the key to the filing cabinet there.
I'm just gonna have to wait until he gets home. I don't understand why I hasn't phoned by
You
now.
can't do that. Look, we've got to find the doll and anything that connects Sam to Mrs. Rote before Sergeant Carlino comes back. If we don't...
Oh, back of the freezer.
What do you mean back in the freezer?
Key to the filing cabinet. I knew it was in a funny place. Is it there?
Yes, it's frozen in.
There should be a $20 bill there, too. You see that?
Yes, I see that.
Stuck right there when we first moved in case we ever starved to death. Is it all there?
No, no doll. Found this.
Oh, now we're off. These are all the keys we have. There's one in everything that's locked. Okay, now there should be a small key on a large paper clip with a tag. You see that?
Small suitcase.
We'll scan these balls and important papers and stuff. Thanks, Mike. I feel better now. Mike,
Here, Susie.
could you open this for me?
Of course.
Well, is it all in there?
No doll.
You better look these over just in case. Can you see all right?
No, sure. Why?
To read the letters.
Yeah, the light is on.
Any of them are from her. Don't read them to me, just burn them in the thing. Well?
No, they're all from you, Susie.
Oh,
You type very well.
oh, goodness. I didn't know Sam was such a hoarder. I really didn't show them to you. You haven't found anything yet of hers?
No. You know, we've looked just about everywhere there is except for this safe. You know, I just noticed it was here.
Mike, is this the ceiling light that hangs down?
Yes? Why?
On now?
It's on. Why?
Nothing, only I noticed that sergeant had to open the blinds to read something and the light was on. I felt it.
Well, they're on now. Susie, do you think Sam could have put the doll in the safe?
That Mr. Roach did the same thing, too.
Did what?
He opened the blinds, didn't he?
I don't know. Did he?
I presume he didn't close them. Hey, did you notice how I sort of jumped when Roach Jr. came down the stairs?
Yes, I did. Why?
For a moment, I thought he was that old man.
You mean that they were together?
Yes. Of course, I realized right away that I was wrong, but he had exactly the same walk as his father. And the same shoes.
No, you mean they sounded the same.
But exactly the same. And they were new shoes. And one of them had this little squeak to it. You probably didn't notice.
No, I didn't.
You're wearing old loafers. Sam wears them most of the time. I think that police car's still outside.
Yes, and they're still looking this way.
Can you see their faces?
Not too clearly. Why?
Right, it's important.
Why?
Well, this might surprise you, Mike, but it's one of those men, Mr. Roach.
Mr. Roach?
Well, is it?
The old man or the son?
Roach Jr.
No. What would he be doing in a police car?
There's a radio in that car, isn't there?
I don't know. I suppose there is.
I think maybe Mr. Roach might be a policeman, too.
What makes you think that?
Well, first of all, Carlino fiddles with those blinds, and then almost immediately the police phone and ask to speak to him. And then Roach fiddles with the blinds. And almost immediately after that, Carlino phones him.
No, he asked to speak to you.
Or did he?
I get it. So the police are sending each other messages via the blinds and the police radio.
Yeah, something like that. You have to admit, if they suspected Sam, it'd be a pretty neat trick. No, when that sergeant asked me about that doll Road, I nearly told him all about it.
I doubt the police work like that.
No, that Sam's story and Mr. Votes don't match, but no, I'm forgetting something.
What?
That I know Sam, and I don't know this Mr. Rowe at all, do I?
Susie, if Sam can explain all this, that's fine. Now, if he can't, I want to help you. Susie, why don't you want to tell me what's in the safe?
Because it can't be in there, that's why. The woman who had this apartment before us tried to sell it to us for $200, and then $100, and then $50, and finally we made it clear we just didn't want it. She locked it, and Sam saw her deliberately drop the key down the drain outside.
Susie, are you making this up?
Of course not. Why should I?
Not that I blame you. I don't think I'd want to open my safe in front of a complete stranger, not even if I could see him.
Have I been treating you like a complete
Well,
stranger?
no, but...
You know, I just wish the doll was in that safe, then nobody could find it, could they?
No, I wouldn't be too sure about that, Susie. If the police get a warrant, they could have the safe open. Now, have you thought of that?
In that safe without a key?
They could drill it open.
Well, it's just what they try. That'll take hours, wouldn't it? And by that time, Sam will be home.
Well, better check to make sure.
Oh, come on, you really believe I made that whole thing up?
Not now, but when I've gone.
You're going? Where?
Back to the apartment where I'm staying.
Why?
Just to pick up my things. I'll bring them back here.
Do you have to go now?
The other tenants are moving in tonight. I've got to return the key. I won't be long.
You better give me your phone number.
What phone number?
The one where you're staying.
No, it's just around the corner.
But if you're delayed, and if I find that doll...
Then I'll call you when I get there.
But Mike, give me the name of your friend or their address or something so I can call
Just a minute.
information.
I may have the number written down somewhere. All right, here it is. You ready?
Okay. Okay. Go.
WA4.
That's 924. Just like ours. Okay.
5309.
309. Ooh, that's a stinker. Okay. Well, there's always one magic number. 530. Well, I'll be 30 in 2 years. It's almost 3, isn't it? And twice 3 is 6. 5. 5, 3. 3 threes are 9. Okay, 924 5309.
That's right. How long can you remember that?
2.5 minutes, so hurry.
I will.
Mike,
Yes.
lock that door as you go out, okay? And the street door all in 2 minutes.
I will.
Mike,
Yes.
I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't come by today. Who is that? Mike?
Oh, hello, Susie.
Oh, Gloria, don't do that to me. Hey, how did you get in here?
I borrowed the key you lent Mother. Because when I got upstairs, I found a little stick of butter in the bottom of the bag.
Oh, thank you, honey.
It's already in the icebox. I closed the door. You can pay me tomorrow if you like. It came to $4.72. But you owe me 35 cents from last time. So if I give you 13...
Don't. No more numbers, please. Okay, I'm not a computer. Just call it quits for today, all right?
Okay, thanks. Bye-bye then. It's none of my business. But that man who was in here was Sam's friend.
Yes, that was Mr. Rowe. What about him?
Is he a detective?
Why? What makes you think he is?
Because of the lady who was murdered last night. That's all.
Hey. chair right here. Can you see through the window?
I think so.
There's a police car out there. You see it?
No.
Look carefully, honey. You sure?
No police car.
It's gone. It was there before. How about a policeman? See a policeman anywhere?
No.
Anyone that might be looking at this house?
Don't think so. Not many people around. It's still raining. Can I get down now?
Of course you can. Oh, wait. When we first moved in here, Sam used to make his phone calls from a phone booth out there. I think it's near some street lights. You see a phone booth out there?
Yes. There's one in the parking lot at the end of the street.
Is there a car parked anywhere near that phone booth?
One of those Volkswagen buses. It's right beside it.
Anyone in it?
Can't see. It has curtains all around. Is something the matter, Susie? You look awful worried.
No, honey, I'll be okay when Sam gets home.
Would you like me to stay with you until he... There's a man getting out now.
The Volkswagen?
Yes. He's talking to someone inside. Can't see who it is. Now he's coming this way.
Is it Mr. Rote? That man, honey, that you thought was a detective.
No, it isn't. Sam hasn't done anything. Has he?
No, of course not, honey. Do you remember that doll that your mother asked you about?
What about it?
Well, it belonged to the woman who was murdered last night, and if they find it here, they might think Sam has something to do with it. That's why it's so important.
Look out!
What is it?
There's a man through the window.
Can he see you?
No. But he's still looking. It's the man from the Volkswagen.
Don't let him see that doll!
Now he's gone.
Okay. Come on, that's the back door, and it's locked. Run up and see if you can lock the street door.
We can't. I think Daddy took the key with him.
Come on, we've got to hide that doll quickly anywhere.
I'll take it upstairs.
No, in here. Where on earth did you find it?
Well, it was just lying under the dining table. I guess it must have fallen off.
We've been searching this room for over an hour. You've got to tell me.
I took it.
Why?
When I first saw it here, I thought it was a present for me. But Sam said it was for another little girl. So, I stole it. It's under the garbage. You can't possibly see it.
Honey, how would you like to do something that's difficult and terribly dangerous?
Yes? What?
Okay, can you see that phone booth from upstairs?
Your mother's bedroom, I think.
Okay, quickly, write down our phone number. Okay, now listen carefully. This is important. I want you to go upstairs, honey, and watch that phone booth, and don't take your eyes off of it, not even for a second. Now, if anyone from that Volkswagen goes in and makes a phone call, you phone me as soon as they come out. Okay, only the Volkswagen people. Only when they come out of the phone booth.
No problem.
Oh, wait a minute. Got a better idea. When you phone me, just let it ring twice, and then hang up. Okay, I won't answer.
I know, like a signal. There's a friend of Daddy's who does that. Only she does it 7 times. Oh, if you need me for anything, just stay on the water pipe. You can hear it all over the house.
Okay, where is it?
By the Xbox. I'll show you.
Who is it?
It's Sergeant Carlino.
Just a second, Sergeant. I'm on the phone. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. And a box of Kleenex and a large bottle of aspirin. No, that's all, honey. I gotta go. There's somebody at the door. Bye-bye. Just a second. Hi. Sorry, I can't wait. I'm really glad you came, too. There were some kids playing out back, and I think they may have broken a window. Would you mind taking a look?
I got more important things to do here, Mrs. Hendricks.
It would only take a second, if you would, please.
The bedroom?
Yes, it's right in here.
There's nothing wrong with the bedroom window.
Oh. Maybe you could check the bathroom one then?
It's okay.
Strange, I could have sworn I heard some glass breaking somewhere. Thanks for looking into it. Is there something you wanted to ask me?
I understand that a Mr. Rote called on you just now.
Yes, he did.
Well, I thought you should know that the woman who was found murdered outside here was his wife.
Oh?
You don't seem very surprised to hear that, Mrs. Hendricks.
Well, by the way her husband behaved on the phone, I guess something had happened.
You seem to have been searching for something since I was here last.
Yes, I was trying to find some bags for vacuum cleaner.
Oh, I see some bags for the vacuum cleaner, huh? Well, maybe I can find them for you.
Oh, no, please, don't bother.
Oh, no bother at all. The other day, my wife lost her only can opener. You'll never guess where I found it.
In the washing machine?
Right. I just thought you might have done the same thing.
Well, thank you, but I'd rather you didn't look for them right now.
Sure you weren't looking for something else, Mrs. Hendricks? Are you sure you weren't looking for a doll?
Doll? What you mean?
The doll that your husband brought back from Canada. That Mrs. Rote came here to collect the other night.
My husband never knew Mrs. Rote.
We know that he did. Mr. Rote now recognizes your husband from a photograph that his father has.
You mean what she stole from our bedroom?
And the old man now remembers seeing your husband and Mrs. Rote together several times. Now, where else might that doll be? In this safe, perhaps?
Why would my husband have to put a doll in there?
And if he did, you couldn't open it anyway, could you?
As it happens, I could.
Oh, you could.
Yes.
Then will you open it?
For you?
Yes.
Now?
Yes.
Certainly not. You need a warrant for that, and you know it.
Then I'll get a warrant.
And you're going to have to blast it open. You'll get no help from me.
It won't take me 20 minutes to drill that safe open, and before your husband gets back. And in the meantime, you're not to leave this house.
Oh, Sergeant. Do you think that Mr. Rote is still at the 6th precinct?
He's probably left by now. Why?
Well, I just had something important that I wanted to tell him, and I thought maybe you might have his phone number.
His phone number.
Yes, his phone number. Don't tell me he didn't give it to you.
Well, of course he gave it to me, but I don't have it on me. Why don't you try information? He lives in Scarsdale.
I already did that. He's not listed. Oh, I know what I can do. I'll call the 6th precinct.
Hey, what are you doing?
2, 3, 4.
No, that's only for police emergencies. I can dial it direct. It's
Thank
possible he might still be there. Carlino. Yeah, is Mr. Rote still there? No, the son. Mrs. Hendricks wants to speak to him.
Thank you. Yes, Mr. Rote. My husband's friend, Mr. Talman, has just spoken to a lawyer, and he's informed us that if your father makes any more accusations against my husband, he will take immediate action. Do you understand what I'm saying? Thank you.
Your lawyer friend isn't going to stop me, Mrs. Hendricks. And I'll be right back with the warrant. That might be for me.
Hello? No answer. You're the wrong number.
Well, I'll be right back then with the warrant.
I'll be here. Mike? Susie. I found the body. I'll tell you when you get here. And Mike, I was right about Rode. He is a detective. He and that sergeant in him. Hurry. Sergeant Carlino? Sergeant Carlino? Did you forget something? Sergeant Carlino? Mike! No.
Susie,
Who is it?
it's Mike.
Just a second, Mike.
Susie.
Just a second, I'm coming. All right.
Well, you said you found it.
Yes.
Well, where is it?
Gloria?
What's the matter?
Nothing. I just thought for a moment there was someone else here.
No. That was just the door. It didn't quite close. I'll get it. That's better.
It's still raining?
Yes. You said you found it.
Yes. Probably just a second.
Where are you going, Susie?
Where's that box of keys?
It's on the table.
Please find me a large key ring with one large key and two small.
Yes. Is it in the safe?
No, but I did look there.
You did. When?
Just after you left.
So all that nonsense about the old woman.
I was just making that up, Mike. I thought you realized. You said yourself I don't know you that well. You're not hurt, are you?
No. Are these the keys you're looking for?
Yes. Good.
Susie, you said you found the doll.
Yes, I know where it is.
Where?
It's locked up in Sam's desk.
What desk?
In the studio.
How do you know it's there?
Well, you remember that little girl who came in when Mr. Rote was here?
Yes.
She told me. She phoned me from the drugstore.
When?
Just after you left. She wanted to know if I needed anything. I thought I might as well ask her if she'd seen the doll. By golly, she has.
When?
Yesterday morning, I sent her to Sam's studio to get us some money because she does our shopping for us sometimes. She went in there, and there at the back on his desk was that doll. Of course, she thought it was a present for her, just as I had, but Sam said no, it was for some other little girl, and then he locked it up in his desk.
That's a strange place to put a doll.
That's exactly what she said. What a funny place to put a doll. What do you want to lock it up for?
What did Sam say to that?
He said something rather odd.
What?
He said, but this is a doll that even grown-ups would like to have.
Susie, are you making this up?
You know, and ask her if you'd like. She's probably still there. The corner of 4th Street and 6th Avenue.
Susie, where are you going with that knife?
To John at the back of Sam's studio. Slice that doll into tiny pieces and flush it.
Hold it. Susie, you can't go.
I can. I've been going there for weeks by myself.
I'll get it much quicker.
No, Mike, it's locked. If anybody sees you going.
Then I'll be careful. Which one is the key?
The large one lets you in, and one of those small ones opens up the desk. You just open up the middle door, and then they all pop open. But Mike,
Yes?
you'll come back
Of course, as soon as I've got it.
and bring that doll. We'll dispose of it here.
I will. Where's the studio?
78 West 8th Street.
78 West 8th Street. I'll find it.
Mike,
Yes?
be careful. Carlino came back when you were gone.
He did? Well, she didn't let him in, I hope.
I had to. You should have seen us. The safe was wide open, the phone was ringing, and then the doorbell. I didn't know which was which.
What did he want?
Oh, he just asked a lot of silly questions. I could hear him looking for that doll all over the place. He even looked in the washing machine. Can you imagine that? But it's all right because he now thinks that it's in the safe. He's going to have a warrant to have it drilled open, and by that time, there won't be no draw, will there?
There sure won't.
Well, you better hurry. Lock that door and the street door.
I will, Susie.
Who is it?
It's me, Gloria.
Come in with me, quickly.
Did you get my two signals?
Yes, you were wonderful. Okay, now quickly, who was it that went into the phone booth?
The last one was Sam's friend.
Mr. Talman?
Yes,
And the one before that?
the man with glasses.
Mr. Roach.
And they just took the house of that police sergeant who had been here. They all went back to the Volkswagen. Susie, are Mr. Rote and Mr. Tallman police detectives too?
Well, they might be. Anyway, I'm not taking any chances until Sam gets back. Do you know the Port Authority bus station?
The what?
It's the... Just ask for the biggest bus station in New York. Okay, now run out the back way and see if you can find a taxi. I think it's near 42nd Street.
42nd Street.
Take all the money in there.
What do I do when I get to the bus place?
Just ask where the buses come in from Asbury Park. Asbury Park, say that.
Asbury Park.
Okay, and then meet every bus that comes in there, every one of them. Stay there all night if you have to. Sam will be on one of them. Can you do that?
Of course I can. What shall I tell him?
Tell him everything. He'll know what to do.
About the doll?
Yes, about the doll and the 3 men, everything you can think of. Oh, honey, before you go, can you get me some ammonia and some vegetable oil?
Where are they?
The ammonia's under the sink and one of them's up there on the menu. Okay, pour some ammonia in there. Careful with your eyes.
Ugh. What's this for?
Or just in case. Okay, that's enough. Now a little oil to stop it smelling. Okay, that's good. Okay, now put those bottles away where you found them. Okay, now where's the fuse box?
The what?
The fuse box. I think it's over by the door or the closet or something. Take me to it. go around the whole house. I want you to go around the whole house and turn on all the lights. Okay, start in the bathroom.
On or off?
On!
Okay.
I'm not mad at you, honey. I'm just in an awful hurry. Those men are coming back here.
That's okay, Susie. I'm not mad either.
Is it dark outside yet?
No, not quite.
I wish you would hurry up. Close the drapes in the bedroom.
I will. They just switched on the street lamp.
Good.
All on.
And here too?
Yes.
Okay. Now as I take out each one of these fuses, you tell me which light has gone off. Ready?
Yes. Bedroom. Bathroom. All out in there.
Good.
Ceiling. That one.
Which one?
Sorry, on Sam's bench.
Oh, I want that one. Is that one on?
Yes. Wall light. That's all.
Okay. All right, honey. Now don't be frightened. I'm
I
gonna turn,
wasn't frightened.
I'm gonna turn this one over here off for a second. Okay. Now, can you see anything at all?
No.
Absolutely dark.
Yes.
Can you see me moving?
Yes. Just.
There's got to be a light on somewhere. Where's it coming from?
From under the door at the top of the stairs.
Damn it. Okay. All right. Okay. There's a broom in that closet, honey. I want you to go out there in the hall, sweetheart, and smash every bulb in light. Just go on until you can't see anything at all.
Will do. All out.
Okay, come on in, honey. Shut the door. Lock it. Now, can you see anything at all?
No.
Absolutely dark.
Yes.
Off you go then. Know what to do?
Asbury Park. Tell Sam everything.
Run out the back way and then just run till you find a taxi.
Bye, Susie.
Honey, I don't know anything. Anyone in the world could do this as well as you.
Oh, boy. I wish something like this would happen every day.
Susie! Susie, Mike has something to tell you. Susie, it's important.
Well, hello, Mike. I was expecting you. Did you get to the studio okay?
You know, as it happens, I did. No thanks to you. I don't know if you've ever been there or not, but there's no desk.
And no dog?
How long have you known
About what?
about me?
That's better, Mike, isn't it? Now we can talk like sensible people.
Susie, you said you found the doll.
You're gonna have to buy it.
Go on then. How much?
Not Money. I'll trade you truth for truth. Let's start with Sam and Mrs. Rowe. True or false?
Do you know where it is? I can't trade it. You don't know.
I know.
If I tell you now, can I have it?
In a few minutes, you could, yes.
So it's here.
How about Sam?
Sam didn't kill that woman. He met her at the airport just like he told you.
So you're not a detective.
No.
Or is that Sergeant
No.
Carlino?
Is it in the safe?
Have you ever met Sam?
No.
Who was she?
I can't tell you that.
Did you kill her?
No.
Mr. Roach?
You know, it's better if you don't know that. It's in the safe.
Yes, it's in the safe.
Key.
Well, already unlocked.
Thank you, Susie. Hello? Yeah. Yeah, it's here. Yeah, do it now. Now may be your only chance.
It's 27B Road. Hello?
Now, that was just stupid, wasn't it, Susie? The key, please.
I've hidden it very quickly. You're gonna have to find it.
No, I'm not going to look for it. You're going to give it to me now.
You're gonna have to make me give it to you.
I don't think I couldn't.
Because you're gonna have to hurt me very much. I don't think you can do that.
You don't know me very well, do you?
I think I do.
You don't know me at all.
You can know some people very well in a short time, Mike, and you might be able to hurt me a little, but that won't be enough.
Maybe you're right, Susie. Maybe I can't. But suppose that there was someone who could. And suppose that he was standing right outside your door. And suppose that he had been waiting all day long just for this. And all I have to do is go outside and he'll come in.
Wait, anything he does, you'll be doing yourself, Mike, and you'll never forget that.
I won't be here. So have it your way then.
Go on, then get out. You're worse than he is.
All right, fine, then why? How do you think Sam's gonna feel when he comes back and he finds you lying on the floor?
I'm not gonna give it to you, Mike. Just get
Fine,
out.
Susie, you win, okay?
Do it.
No, Susie, I said it's over! God! Damn! Look, Susie, you can just keep the damn doll, huh? I suppose you've earned it anyway. All right, you don't need to worry about Mr. Rowe anymore. Mr. Rowe's dead.
You're still lying.
No. No, I can't tell you much. I can't tell you who I am. I can't tell you who Carlino is. I sure as hell can't tell you who Rowe is because I just met him last night, but... God, no more lies.
Did you kill him?
All right. When Rowe was in here doing his old man act, Carlino and I flipped a coin and he won. I can't tell you why we had to kill Mr. Rowe. We did, so... See, the plan was, after I got the doll, Carlino was going to pick Rowe and me up in the alley. So when Rowe was in the alley right now, he got a 58 Cadillac in the back of his head.
I think you better go, Mike.
How much are you going to tell about us?
Are you gonna leave us alone always?
Promise. I'll never see us again.
I won't give you away.
What about Sam?
I'll do as I tell him. See, Mike, I am grateful. I mean, it's rather like thanking someone for not throwing you under a bus. But you could have hurt me and you didn't.
Fine, Susie.
What are you gonna do? I'm
gonna run. See, I I owe money to the loan shark. These boys are after me. It's why I had to do this in the first place. So, I'm gonna run. Hey, it won't be the first time.
Well, there's that $20 bill in the back of the freezer, if that would help.
You know, we already took that, but thank you anyway.
Bye.
See? Don't tell.
Good luck. Mike? Mike?
Well, Susie, all the children have gone to bed. Now we can talk. I'm going to lock us in, Susie. So, the dog it was decided. I knew the moment we found that dog, they'd try to kill me. But when Carolina walked out to his car just now, he saw it start up. All by itself. And drive straight towards it. I couldn't resist switching on a light just to see the expression on his face. I don't think I've ever seen anyone look quite so surprised. So it's a mistake, is it? Take your time. At best, that will just be arriving at St. Vincent's Hospital. Ah, yes. When you arrived at Asbury Park, you received a phone message that said you had had a slight accident. Wow, what a time to keep him waiting around there. I'll have finished here. Now, won't you give me the doll, please?
No. No, I won't give it to you.
I won't give it to you. I won't give it to you. You remind me of someone else who talked like that. Only she said, I don't know where it is. I don't know. I don't know. Over and over and over again. Oh, I heard other people say that before, but she was so stubborn. I don't know. I don't know. Susie, do you frighten easily? Would you pick it up for me, please? It's on the floor. Just in front of you. Oh. Don't be ashamed. Everybody's frightened of something. I've got some.
This place will go up like a matchbox. So, simply a question of whether you want to be out on the street or in the bedroom with mine. It's up to you. Now, won't you give me that doll? Please?
No.
I won't give it to you. I don't know. I don't know. Then, as it always happens, something seemed to snap. Finally, she told me everything that she knew. As it happened, she didn't know where it was. So she told me everything that she could. At last, she wanted to help me. And I said, you won't stop at that. After she had answered all my questions, she went on. Other things. Little things that just might be useful to me. And other things. Little pieces for her and my things I didn't want to know. I kept telling her, oh, I don't want to know. But she went on and on and on, and she was dead. I'm not going to ask you for it again, Susie. So when you want to give it to me, you'll have to let me know. Won't you go into the bedroom, Susie? No. Hey, wait, come on.
Have your night, Mr. Rose.
I can see you, Susie. Snatch it.
You're over by the safe, aren't you?
No! No! Wait! It's out! It's out! It's out!
Or your back is on the floor. Now, or I'll light you on fire.
Run!
Okay. Stand still. Stand still! Over quietly, you move. I can hear you. Now walk slowly to the bedroom wall. Walk towards the door. Walk so I can hear you. Go on.
I can't! I don't know where I'm at.
Find a wall and work your way around. It's not that difficult. I have the key here.
I'm at the door.
are you going to do?
Just go in and knock from the other side, okay? I'm going to lock you in.
No. No, Susie. No. Let me stay out here with you. I'll go sit at the table. I'll keep tapping. You'll know exactly where I'm at, Susie. I won't move an inch. Not 1 inch. No! No! Put it out! The gasoline! Okay, Susie. Okay. I'm at the table. I'm tapping. And I'm sitting at the table, Susie.
Keep tapping.
Gotta hand it to you, Susie. I don't know anyone who could have done this. It's out of everything.
Keep tapping. Keep tapping. Keep tapping!
It's funny, Susie. No matter who offends, no matter how clever they are, there's always something, some little thing that they would always overlook. But you, Susie, you thought of everything, didn't you? Want to close? That's it. That's it. It's over. It's over. Relax. Relax. It's over. I have to. Yeah. Now go back to where you were.
Give it to you.
On the other side of the table.
I'll give you the doll. I'll give it to you.
No, no.
I'll give you the
Do
doll.
as I say. Back up. To your left. Hands to your side. Now. What did you want to tell me?
I'll give you the doll. I'll give it to you. Just leave me alone. I'll give you the doll.
You have to say, please, may I give you the doll?
Please, may I give you the doll?
You may. Oh, you are clever. A little arrogant at times. Very clever. Put the doll on the table, please. Up. There you go. Now back up.
needs to be obeyed. You know what that rule is, Lucy? That all clever, arrogant little girls need to be punished.
No!
Yes.
Please.
Calm down. Calm down. You know, I'm only doing you what you were going to do to me. I'm going to lock you in there, Susie. And you better not make a sound when I put you in there. Or else I'll have to set fire to the staircase. Then no one will be able to help you until the firemen arrive. Give me.
Phone's dead. DOA in there. Looks like a knife. Watch it! Come on there, man.
Are you all right? It's me. We're back.
All right, come on, lady. Let's get out of here.
Leave her alone, both of you. She can manage by herself.